Deneen Ruggles, and preparedness from the book, Marlene's Magic with Food Storage, her mother's book. Here we go.
Okay, today, Maria, we're going to continue in step 5. In previous segments, we did the whole 7 steps, which, by the way, you can look up on the website and download any of the 7 steps.
Yes, and the name of her website is marlenesmagic.com.
Marlenesmagic.com without an apostrophe.
Yes.
So we're going to focus on sprouts.
And I love sprouts, so I have been really looking forward to this segment.
Okay, tell me really quick, what kind of sprouts have you eaten before?
Oh, I've eaten a lot of different ones, but of course alfalfa, is one of my favorites, and garbanzos, and I love broccoli seeds, sprouts. Those are really, really yummy.
Yeah.
So, I've done different ones, but I'm excited to see this.
You
Even
know-
wheat. I've done a lot of wheat.
Wheat
sprouted
too.
Wheat.
Any bean or seed you can sprout, anything, you can sprout it. The neat thing with sprouting is sprouting increases nutritional value hundreds of times. For example, this is wheat, and if you just sprout wheat just the size of the kernel, it will increase the vitamin C 600 times.
Isn't that amazing?
600 times.
And I have to add something. I don't handle wheat really well, but I can eat sprouted wheat, and I don't have any problems. So it also changes the way that your body uses it.
Yes.
And so it's a marvelous thing.
And sprouted wheat, you don't want to get it much higher than this if you're going to put it in salads, because then it turns into wheat grass, which is a whole nother thing where you juice it and drink the juice of the green grass.
Right.
So
Great
wheat,
stuff.
you're just going to sprout a little bit, put in your salads, sandwiches, anything you want. Now, food storage. We've talked already a lot about nutrition and why it's
Right.
so important. If you're lacking food, or even today when you're wanting to be healthy and vibrant, sprouting is so essential. And I talk to a lot of my friends, and they're like, "Oh, how do you sprout?" A lot of people don't know how.
Now, I've never seen these trays before. You better show those to
I will
us.
show you, and sprouting is so easy, so easy. I can explain it to you in 30 seconds, which I
Okay.
will.
Tell us.
Okay, so sprouting. You can do this today. I'm sure everyone has a mason jar with a
Yes.
lid. Now you can get cheesecloth, you can get a little screen that's used for sprouting, or you can cut a nylon. Just make sure it's clean, but cut your nylon and put it on top. Now, with anything you want to put, I'm going to say with the alfalfa, if I did this in a jar, I would just put 2 tablespoons of the seed in the jar. These take about 3 to 4 tablespoons. And with any bean, you want them about 2 or 3 layers thick.
Okay.
Okay, so you put that in a jar, you put the seeds in there, you soak it overnight. In the morning, you dump the water out, milk it out.
And dump it into your plants, because there's nutritional value
Yes.
there, and it's wonderful for your
And
plants.
I always forget. I always forget. In fact, when I was doing these, I'm like, oh, I should have saved the water for my plants. So you milk it out, then you rinse it until the water becomes clear, dump it out, and settle the seeds. Put this in a cabinet in your pantry, not with sunlight,
Okay.
because, of course, they start underground anyway.
Yes.
And then within a couple days, these have only been growing for 3 days. And this is about as big as you want. This is pinto beans. That's about as big as you want your sprouts for salads and soups or whatever.
There we go. Great.
Now, alfalfa, you'd rinse twice a day, 2 to 3 times a day.
Right.
You just take 2
Just
seconds.
put it by your sink, and whenever you're doing
2
dishes.
seconds, do it really quick. Within 5 days, when you see 2 leaves on your alfalfa sprouts, you will then take it and put it on your counter where it can get indirect sunlight, and that's where the green appears. They're yellow
so
until
beautiful.
then.
These are beautiful trays. Okay.
All right, so quick sprouting now. I have to read you really quick about alfalfa. It is, my mother calls it king of the sprouts, and I'm going to tell you why.
I love alfalfa.
I'm going to tell you why. However, alfalfa is the king of the sprouts because, listen to this, alfalfa provides a good source of vitamin A, B, C, D, G, K, and U.
The whole alphabet.
The whole alphabet. They contain amino acids. They are rich in minerals such as phosphorus, chlorine, iron, silicone, aluminum, calcium, magnesium, sulfur, sodium, and potassium. Alfalfa contains 35% protein.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew about all the other stuff, but not about the protein.
The,
That's great.
the chlorophyll will also
chlorophyll's
help in
great.
wound healing.
Okay, we have like a minute and a half.
Okay,
we have
let's
time
do
to
this. Yes, we're going to make you a drink. Anyone can make this at home. This is your vitamin pill. It is alive and it is delicious.
Great.
You
So
can get all
orange
the
juice?
orange juice.
I guess you could use any juice, right?
It's like
But
a
orange
tropical
juice.
Hawaiian.
Ah,
Orange juice, bananas.
okay, my mouth is watering already.
Orange juice and banana.
And are you going to put sprouts into this?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And you
this
will
is
barely
very
tell.
cool.
We have had so many people. Okay, being a nurse, I have been able to look in a lot of medical journals. Alfalfa is the thing nowadays.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
we're going to stick live alfalfa.
Alfalfa in there.
Any ailment, you can look at
Wonderful.
its cure. Alfalfa is among the top.
This is great. I've juiced alfalfa, but I've never thought
Oh,
to put it
heavens.
in a
Maria.
smoothie. This is wonderful.
oh.
Are you going to do some
Frozen
with
pineapple, this
frozen
gives it that
pineapple?
Hawaiian taste. And this
Okay.
is just canned pineapple.
Okay.
I just stick it right in the freezer.
Yeah, that would be in your storage, right?
A frothy Hawaiian taste.
Okay.
We're going to
let's
mix it
turn
up
that
good.
on.
You don't want a sprout sticking out of your teeth.
Okay. How do we do this? I'm not doing it right, am I? Maybe it's not turned on. Okay.
the electricity
We need that
on.
turned on. The magic. Here we go. Still not working. Okay. I'm not sure what we're doing wrong. But we'll be right back and show you what the smoothie's like.
Nobody's perfect.
Okay, we'll figure this out in just a moment.
Okay, and we got it.
We solved our big technical difficulty.
Yes, we
it
did.
wasn't plugged in. Imagine that.
Okay. Maria, you know, Maria, you can do with this. I love getting the big bags of frozen fruit at Costco, making smoothies, and adding my sprouts for vitamins.
Delicious.
Cheers.
Love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Seven steps because we're doing the car kit. So with that little table should be good enough.
Let's do the little, we're going straight to the little table, Marin. We don't need the 7 steps for this one. We're going to do a car kit.